Hi, my name is Cynthia Taylor. I'm here in Kenya with my husband. We are missionaries. We're sent here to help these people understand the ways of God and the scriptures, and to know how to live a life that's abundant and full. And it's been a real blessing to be here. We learn something new every day. The very first ministry that we began here was the LEARN program. LEARN is an acronym for Letting Educational Adoption Reshape Nakuru. We live in the city of Nakuru here in Kenya, and that's where we began our work. Now we've actually spread out to other areas. What we saw was there were many children here on the streets all day long, playing, doing nothing, working on farms, not going to school. So we wanted to find out why these children weren't going to school, and as we were asking questions, we realized that they just didn't have the money. In Kenya, you have to pay school fees, no matter. So these children they were from impoverished families. Their own parents didn't even have an education. The only way to get out of the slums and get out of the impoverished lifestyle here in Kenya is to get an education. So we just began helping a few children by paying their school fees, helping them with the things that they needed to go to school. We found that as we began to help them, rather than just cover all the cost, if we allowed the parents and the family to participate in the expenses in whatever degree that they were able to, it really helped them to feel more a part of educating their children, rather than just come in and take all the burden off of them. Children became happy. We would watch their little faces the first day they came to school, and they were sad, they were forlorn, they had no hope. After some time, some months of being in school, we would go back and see the same little child and wonder, is that the same child that I saw before? Because they were happy. They had hope. They were going to be able to get out of the slums. These children would say things like, I want to go to school so I can help my parents when I grow up. They walk for miles sometimes to go to school. They have to travel, and they don't mind because they want an education so badly. Some of our older children walk an hour and a half a day to school and back, and they don't even complain about it. We feel like these children are worthy of our help. We feel like we want to support them and help them. So the children that we're helping, we are also teaching them a way of life with God, a way of life to let their light shine in the schools. Our children excel. They are at the top of their class because they have so much hope and so much love for God. They want to spread that. So we help children of all ages, starting with preschoolers from 3 years old and up. They go and they get a good, strong preschool foundation. Then they get a year of kindergarten and go on first, second, third grade, all the way up to high school, 12 years of upper education. This foundation really prepares them, because these children have to learn English. In most of the schools in Kenya, you have to speak English in the classroom. If you start speaking Swahili, they make you stop. They want their children to have 2 languages. Many of these children have 2 or 3 different languages they can speak by the time they finish their education. Stonehouse Academy is a school that we helped support and get going so that there would be a good school in the slum area for children to go to. Because of that, we were able to employ teachers, give them a job and a livelihood. We were able to be a face in the community and upgrade the whole community by putting this school right in the middle of their impoverished area, making many relationships in that particular area of Kenya. We not only work with teachers and children, we also work with the family. We help the parents understand how they can help their children. Even though the parent hasn't been to school themselves, we give them ways that they can work with their children, help them with their homework, encourage them when they do well, attend meetings and academic days where they can interact with the teacher of their child. So we don't just send the child to school, we work with every aspect of that school. At the end of each term, we have a Kids Day where we bring together all our learned students and interact with them, let them learn, play games, teach them Bible stories, give them more than they're getting just at their academic school. We want them to have more than just academics. We want to know how they can give their lives to God. Our sponsors are real excited about helping these children. They're able to interact with them by writing letters back and forth, helping support the financial needs of the family to send their children to school. We need more sponsors. We have so many children that need help that we have to say no every day. If you think you might be that one who could just enrich this child's life, this is a wonderful way of affecting not only one person, but an entire family, an entire community, and the nation of Kenya.